Hi guys, welcome back to another one. So today's set is this April Birthstone set. So this is diamonds. So I'm starting off on this pinky with some clear acrylic all over that nail, and then I'm just picking up some iridescent mylar and just patting that onto that wet acrylic. So I'm just going to go over and do another thin layer, and then I'm going in with CJP Diamond Glitter. So I am trying to keep this as thin as I can because I've also got to put some little mini diamonds into this nail as well, so I didn't want to bulk that out too much. So onto the ring finger, I'm going in with fleur and doing a full nail, so I'm just getting that neat round that cuticle and just pulling that down. Just add a bit more near that cuticle area just to make sure that's fully covered. This middle finger is, it's not, well it is a cut, it's not a cut out, it's a smile line, but because I'm putting diamonds on this I don't have to get this perfect, so I'm just going to get it as close as I can. So I'm just pushing that into the shape that I want and flattening that back end out so that when I apply my cuticle bead there's not going to be a line going across where the two of meet up. So I'm just making sure that is in the shape that I want. So I just applied that cuticle bead and just pulling that down over that previous bead that I've done, and then just titivate with my brush to make sure it's all in place, and then I will leave that nail to set for a bit and come back and file that just a little bit. So this one is a marble just using coconut milk and the fleur. Okay, so back on to this pink, and them are the diamonds from CJP as well. So these are really small, so I'm just going to pick up a small bead of crystal glass, dip them into them diamonds, and then just pat them around this nail as well. So I don't even know if it'll work. I know when you scatter them over the top of your nails in your top coat it gives a lovely finish, but I've never tried encapsulating these, so thought I'd try it on this video with it being called Diamonds for your birthstone in April. So I'm just going to apply some of them stones onto this pointer finger as well. Just make sure that they're all nice and flat and as neat as possible. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go in and cap these three nails that I've just done before I go in and file that smile line. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go in and file this smile line just so it's a little bit neater, so that when I put the white in, it's got something to butt in and the line will be clean and straight, even though you won't see it anyway, like I said before. So I'm just going to use my brush just to clean that nail from any dust and filings, and then I'm just going to go in with coconut milk and do that tip in white. And then I'll just go in and cap that nail as well. So I've just applied that near that cuticle and pulled that down basically. Then just go in and pat that to mould that into the shape that you like. And then just add any more beads to get your apex, or if you've got any dips or anything else. Okay, so I'll just show you the colours that I used in them nails and the names, just so that you've got an idea of what they actually look like. These are gorgeous. And then fleur and coconut milk. Okay, so I'm just going to file this nail. So side wall, underneath, and underneath, then round that cuticle. Do you know, when you're filing and you're doing your voiceover, you must have seen it that many times that you must get so sick of hearing me say the same thing every time. I don't know. I know if it's your first time watching one of my videos, you'll be like, well, tell us what to do then, but if you've watched a few of them, you'll obviously know my routine. So I'm just rambling at a minute, I think. Okay, so I'd already filed the rest of these nails before I did that one, so I'm just going to go over now and just buff these ready for top coating. So obviously once I've buffed them, I will clean these up and I will be back. Okay, so this is actually a cake mould, but I wanted some with diamonds and stuff, shapes, because when you're doing a set of nails, yeah, you can get all sorts of shapes, diamonds and stuff, but I thought it'd be nice to be able to make my own, so that if I'm doing a set and I want a certain colour to match the nails that I'm doing, I can make my own diamonds in a fashion with this. So that's why I bought it. I think this was only about £3 on eBay with this same cake mould, so this is the first time I've actually used it. So I'm just taking the glitter and the diamonds and just layering them into one of these moulds. And then I've just put that to the side to set while I just top coat these two middle nails. I will then cure that for a minute in my LED light. That's my dog's letting herself in. And then I'm just going to go in and take some of my gem gel and just line where I want the diamonds and apply them. Ruby, go to your bed. So I'm just applying these stones round that smile line. Like I said before, I wasn't too bothered about that. It was just, I like it neat anyway, so I knew it were getting covered. I didn't have to be perfect like I said before. So I'll just nudge them in, and then I will pop that in the lamp for about 20 seconds just to set them so I don't knock them. And then back to this one. So that is what it comes out like, and I did do the diamond one as well. So I decided I was going to use the diamond one on this set because it looked nice. So I'm just going to take some poly gel to set these in because it is quite big and I don't want it to come off. So I've just put a bit of poly gel on, and then I'm just going to take my gel brush with some gel residue wipe off and just pat that into place so that it's nice and neat, ready for the stone to go on. So I did too much, so I'm just going to take a bit off. So if you were doing littler stones, you do go over, I normally go over with a top coat, but because this was a big stone and I was putting stuff around it as well, I didn't bother with the top coat yet. So I'm just putting that on. And just checking to make sure that I've got enough gel underneath that to set that, and then I'm just going to take some chain and apply that round it. So I'm just sticking that to the gel that's attaching the big stone, and then I'm just going to take some nail clippers get that in place so I can see. I will try to go all the way around, but it won't have it. It didn't look, I don't know the word, on the corners I wanted it to look more sharp, and when I tried bending it around that corner it just wasn't having any of it, so I just thought mark it up and chop it off. And then I knocked my diamond, so I had to write all that again, but never mind. And then I'll do exactly the same on this side. So once I've done that and it is all nice and neat and tidy and in place, I will pop that into my LED light for a full cure. So I did do the minute because once I've done this and I top coat these nails again, it will get that extra bit of time anyway, so that's good. So I'm just going to take that brush and just sort that chain out, make sure everything's where it should be. And then I just added a little diamond and then popped that into the lamp like I said before. So now on to top coat. So I'm using CJP Tack Free Top Gloss, and I'm just going to go over these nails again. So on this one I do go over the full lot, the diamond and everything, because it looks dull otherwise. That looks so cool. Didn't bother with that one, and then just this one, bob that into the lamp, and then this set is done. So guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you like this video, and I will see you in my next one. Be safe, bye.